Stories are alive. Books, for the reader, are little movies in your head. For the author, they're stories. Part truth, part hyperbole. Today I have with me Tim O'Brien and Linda, here to speak with us a little about the stories of the dead.
And damn, it comes to a point when you really can't even remember who's dead and who's alive anymore. So many stories floating around your head among the platoon, it all kind of mushes together. The real truth sometimes doesn't seem like the truth because we're so used to trying to avoid it. Then the lies and everything else false seem like reality.
So you've pretty much trained yourself to erase the truth from your mind. You prefer falsehood over reality.
Basically, with Linda for example.
People die all the time, you know. I just died young, from a brain tumor at 9. When such a horrible thing happens, like this, your mind tries to put all the bad things out of your head and replaces them with nicer, more, what's the word? Oh, logical explanations.
It's hard to accept the truth when the lie you're living is the only thing that keeps you from breaking.
Like in Vietnam.
Exactly. When I killed that man, basically a kid, I felt terrible. Yes, he probably would have died anyways, even if I hadn't killed him, but it was still one of those things you just try not to think about or you're not able to deal with it.
But see, it shouldn't matter whether or not you try to forget a thing like this. The memory is still there, and eventually you'll have to deal with it anyways. Whether you forget or not, it doesn't matter.
And why not?
Because there is nothing you can do about it, nothing but to remember. To remember is the most powerful tool you can use when you lose someone you love. It's like Tim said, you feel terrible, but you need to learn to live with the pain. It makes you stronger.
That's why we told so many stories, not just made up ones, but the true stories too. It's how we coped.
When you tell a story about someone, you're essentially using it as a mean to kind of connect with them, in a way. I wasn't completely dead. I lived through Timmy, through his dreams and memories.
Dreams are like stories. In a dream, you can do whatever you want. You can fly, travel to distant places in a second, be brave, and bring the dead back to life.
In a dream, seeing as you can do whatever you want, you can bring people back to life, just like Timmy did with Linda.
Yes, by bringing Linda back to life, I became engulfed with the thought of having her back in my life. She was my life in a way. She was always happy in my dreams, so that impacted me in a way that I could be happy again.
Now, Linda, all throughout your life, even after death, you always smiled, no matter what. Why was that?
I went through so many hardships in my life. The one thing that I learned from my difficulties was that no matter what happened, I decided how I wanted my life to be. If I chose to be happy and to have a good attitude about everything, it would only change the outcome of what would happen in the way that people remembered me. By putting a smile on my face every day, even after I was dead, it helped people remember me as the girl who never let anything get to her, who was strong, and helped others to be strong in that way also.
I never saw Linda sad. Even after the day when Nick Venhoff took off her red stocking cap in front of the whole class, she never flinched, never let anyone see how she really felt, only after she was alone. And that influenced my stories of her. The girl who was strong, the girl who was brave, the girl who was kind. That is why words and actions make a difference.
We never tell the stories of loved ones who have passed away by describing them as sad, weak people. They are always so much stronger than what we could have ever imagined.
That is why the dead are never truly dead, because as long as we reminisce them in stories and our dreams, they live on forever.
We kept the dead alive with stories, said Tim O'Brien. And he was right. For as long as we dream of them, talk about them, and keep loving them as if they never left, they will always be right here with us.